Uncharted.
After uncovering a great way of getting into the outdoors, I'm eager to dig in deeper. And just down the road, the archaeologists at TVA are doing just that.
Thank you for having me here. We're in Norris, Tennessee, right? Mm-hmm. All right, good. I know where I'm at, so we're off to a good start. So we're here at the laboratory. Okay, the engineering laboratory. I can't lie, I have no idea what it is you guys do here, so can you kind of clue me in?
Sure. So we do all manner of engineering, fabrication, construction, maintenance activities for TVA, particularly at our hydro facilities on the river, but also at other power facilities TVA has.
What are we going to do today? What will I get to kind of see?
We'll take a look at the kiln that was discovered during the aftermath of the fire that we had here.
The town of Norris was constructed as a part of the hydroelectric project at Norris Dam. Around 1934, TVA decided to look into researching ceramics, and so they turned this building, the stone structure here, and there was a building in the yard here. And the significance here is that TVA, with the construction of Norris Dam and having all of this hydroelectric power, was trying to look into determining a way to use a kiln with electricity. And so they wanted to see, with their researches, that can they fire a kiln at the right temperature to be able to make ceramics that will be durable and usable using electricity. And up until that point in the United States, there was not a lot of research done using electricity on kilns.
Okay, yeah, so kind of trailblazing back then. That's
right.
Cool.
The main portion of the ceramics lab actually sit here in the grass yard, but we think there could be some things left in the yard here.
Okay.
But we definitely know that under the bottom portion of the building here, that the large twin tunnel kiln is still existing. The kiln had actually been walled up and nobody knew that it was there until the fire happened and they were demolishing that building. Somebody noticed something was odd when they looked through a hole in the wall, and the kiln had been forgotten about. And so we halted the demo project and started to look into what we needed to do to ensure that the remainder of the demo did not affect the kiln's stability, and that we started researching the property. There's a big gap of time that TVA did not have this property, and so we're trying to figure out, what else are we missing and what else may be here.
Okay.
The whole point of archaeology is laying eyes on what lies below the surface in order to learn more. So as much as I've enjoyed hearing about the history of this area, I'm strapping on a helmet and heading into the crawl spaces to see some of these artifacts for myself.
So that's part of the kiln?
Yes, and so this right here is a pedestal.
Okay.
And this, as you can see, the arched tunnel of the kiln is called a twin tunnel kiln.
Oh man. That's so amazing that you all found this.
It's amazing that it's lasted this long and it's not been damaged.
Yeah.
So everybody please be careful.
This is a good handhold up here if you need it.
See, here's some that we found. This was a base of a vase.
Yeah.
So when TVA was doing their research, they were primarily making vases and teapots, and they just stacked up nice and neat. And this building was constructed after the kiln, and so somebody crawled in and put them in here. Okay. So we think these are plates that were either seconds or were not finished. Some of the plates are bigger, look to be platters. It's just amazing that they survived. I think there's a lot left to learn about the site, and I think, in the next coming few years, we're probably going to have a whole lot better understanding of what all went on here, and hopefully be able to paint a real picture for everyone to know the history of TVA Ceramics Lab.
Yeah, this is important, so.
We have possible archaeological excavations that may take place. We have a geophysical survey that was conducted. Ground-penetrating radar was used, and we have some anomalies that have already been pinpointed out in the yard that we'll probably come back and test those. Even though the building caught on fire and even though there was demo work going on, the kiln itself is actually very intact and has not been damaged. It means so much more too, knowing that this was a part of TVA's history and that this is something that I think is very significant to both TVA and the Valley. The kiln itself is one that so far we think could be possibly unique to the United States. It's a matter of pride knowing that TVA possibly has the only one in the United States that is still here and that it's existing and it's intact. And we're just excited to be able to possibly share that with the public.
Between the trails this morning and the crawl spaces this afternoon, I've managed to collect more than just memories. I've collected quite a bit of dust as well. But while I may need a quick scrub, I still don't feel sufficiently scruffy just yet.